Hello everyone, I'm Du5ty, and I'm here again today to bring to you another top 16 set in our single elimination bracket, this time between Inarin and Du5ty. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into it. Looks like Du5ty is going to be on Realm Shifter Dorado, and Inarin is going to be on Original Bayo. Now we did get a briefly get a chance to see Inarin's 5 ward turns and 20% Parapet Amity. Now we do see that Parapet Amity proc here gives Inarin an extra turn here. It looks like you'd probably expect verse 3 from Inarin here, but was not able to get it, and Du5ty does get to take that first game. So Inarin does lead out right away with verse, trying to put him on the back foot. Du5ty is going to answer with Osmo Strike 3 to put his HP at a comfortable total. Got a sizable ward pull for Inarin here, so he is able to take an extra hit that maybe some other builds aren't. Du5ty does get a pretty crucial block, but we are on 1-shot, 2-shots, so the Phoenix does get him low enough to take him out. Gets a pretty crucial block chance here, and then Inarin is going to stall for a little bit with counterattack, hoping the Phoenix to do the last bit of damage here, and is able to get it. So Inarin does end up taking that third game. Alright, now Du5ty is able to get him nice and low. It does get the extra avidity turn, but gets a critical block. Inarin tries to answer, but it doesn't matter. Du5ty is able to take that game. We go 2-2 into the 5th game in this first set. Now, fortunately for Inarin, the Ashen Phoenix can't attack and buff at the same time. Inarin does get a pretty crucial block and is able to answer with a little bit of damage, but that is going to be it. Du5ty taking this first set. We go 1-0. Alright, so Inarin does get the foresight advantage here. It looks like Inarin is going to change up his build. We're going for a Hydrus Oracle build, going for a mix of crit chance with accuracy and crit chance with Parapet, with a very scary skeleton pet. Interesting choice. Now Du5ty is able to just one-shot him, and then Du5ty does choose to keep this Stonework pet. Didn't seem like it did a ton for him in the last set. He doesn't have an enormous ward pool, so maybe that pet's mostly there just to double the ward pool. He did lack a little bit of damage though, so it is interesting that we opted for the stone pet 2 sets in a row. Inarin does get the pet second chance, and Du5ty is able to get 2 turns up, so we can tell that Du5ty is on a Blades of Finesse build and got double avidity proc on that killing shot. Alright, so we do go up 2-0 in Du5ty's favor in this second set. This is going to bring him to half health right away. Yeah, it does seem like if you just lose a turn or 2 here from the dex chance, that it is really just going to struggle in this matchup. Anything high dex, Inarin does get the pet second chance, but it doesn't do it. Du5ty is able to take that set 3-0. So we go up 2-0 in Du5ty's favor going into set 3. Alright, so Inarin is going to ready up, and we do get right into it. We see Inarin shift to a tamer version of his Hydrus build, and we are still on Dorado BOF for Du5ty. Inarin with the foresight advantage. For a perfect shot as a way to get around the dexterity chance. Now Du5ty does run up against the Parapet proc, giving Inarin just the turn he needs to take him out for the first game in this third set. Testing out the immunities here. Smoke Bomb does not work, but we don't get a confirmation that he's immune, just that it didn't work. They're going to trade blows for a bit. Inarin, again, gets a couple crucial misses. Du5ty gets a pretty fortunate miss. But miss, block, miss. We're getting a lot of RNG in this third game. Could really go either way. Get the pet second chance. Did give Inarin that last turn he needed to get the kill in. So there were a lot of opportunities for kill shots there, a lot of dodging, a lot of parapets. But we do go 1-1 in this third set. Du5ty with the 80k hit doesn't quite take Inarin's whole pool out, but is plenty to two-shot him. Gets the second chance for Inarin. Inarin is not able to take him out, and Du5ty does go up 2-1. Now you've got a turn here. Again, testing out the immunities. We do discover Blight. Hopefully, maybe we'll be able to stall him out for a turn or two here. Does not remove the Dexterity bonus, though, which was probably the big thing that Inarin's looking to do here. We run up against Du5ty's Parapet, and Du5ty does trigger the second chance for Inarin. And that does give Inarin the time he needs to take his first set win. So we go now 2-1 going into set 4. So again, another pretty heavy RNG coin flip game like we got in the first set. Second set, not quite so much. Seemed like that was pretty heavily favored as far as Du5ty goes in terms of decks. All right, so Inarin showing signs of life. We go 2-1 into this fourth set. Didn't change builds, but did change Sprite to the classic. Inarin's going to get the Du5ty channel early, and is opting on his first turn for Mimic's Mischief, so just really get the damage he needs for a one-shot kill. But Du5ty is able to get some pretty critical avidity procs, and gets enough turns to take out Inarin for the first game. So Du5ty's going to go up 1-0 in this fourth set. Inarin opting for Wyvern Speed this time, but does also get the Du5ty on turn 1, which is critical in this matchup. Gives him the dex he needs to hopefully answer Du5ty. Inarin stalling for a little bit with the counterattack. Du5ty's going to answer. Du5ty's counterattack is going to be a little more powerful because it is accompanied by Avidity, and when you do get an Avidity proc, it does negate the opportunity to counterattack. So the second chance, the second turn granted by Avidity, does give Du5ty what the time he needs to take that second set. Inarin's got all the damage buffs. He's got the Du5ty, he's got the Jord. Jord's good option, does give him some block chance. But these Avidity turns do add up, and are getting stopped by the block chance. So Inarin is able to answer back, so we go 2-1 in this fourth set. Jord seems to be a strong option here. Does kind of answer the dexterity that Du5ty has if he's able to block a comparable number of turns. Inarin opting for some defense early. Got a turn saved by the Blight chance. Neither of them seem to really have the damage at this point without any buffs. Inarin is going to elect for Mimic's Mischief. And Du5ty is able to get it. Does get the Avidity proc, but doesn't really need it. Du5ty is going to go 3-1 in this fourth set, which does mean that Du5ty is the winner and is going to advance into the top 8. Once again, I'm JustFold, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you next time.